Boston and Angel being higher than Satu, that's crazy work, fam. I'm sorry.
Angel Reese fans are in shambles again. ESPN dropped their top 10 rankings, and guess what? Reese is nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is sitting comfortably at number 2, right where she belongs. And now, Reese's fans are throwing their usual tantrums, crying disrespect like it's their full-time job. Maybe instead of whining on Twitter, they should accept reality. Being loud doesn't equal being great.
We've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now. And Caitlin Clark is really damn high. One could argue she's not high enough. But I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be seen.
That's right, Angel Reese. ESPN took a good, hard look at the numbers, the skill, the talent, and said, yeah, she's not quite there. And I, for one, am shocked. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Because let's be real. We've been saying this. Angel Reese? Well, is kind of a basketballer, sure, but top 10? That's a stretch bigger than her headband. And listen, I can already hear her fans in the comments typing, but she's a champion. First of all, congratulations on being carried by a generational point guard and a deep LSU roster in college, but this is the WNBA, sweetie. You gotta actually have that skill set, not just vibes. And just when you thought it couldn't get funnier, let's talk about who's sitting pretty at 2. Caitlin Clark. Yes, sir. Caitlin, the walking bucket, the deep-range assassin, the literal ticket seller of the WNBA, is ranked 2nd. Meanwhile, Angel is over there at 12, just 10 spots away, which honestly might be too generous. Reese fans saw this ranking and lost their minds. They have been crying in group chats, making excuses, calling ESPN biased. Biased? Bro, the numbers don't lie. The efficiency, the production, the impact? Angel Reese is not even in the same stratosphere as these top-tier hoopers. She is over here struggling to finish at the rim while you all got the audacity to compare her to true stars?
Oh, let's all get a laugh together here because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, do you see Angel Reese on this list?
And then she goes to Unrivaled, thinking she's going to prove ESPN wrong. You all, I'm not even making this up. Reese fans were posting clips from that glorified YMCA Open run like it was Game 7 of the finals. They were hyping up some contested layups like we didn't just watch her get exposed all season long. Acting like 10 rebounds in a pickup game erases the fact that she's barely cracking 50% at the free throw line.
We've got to be completely honest here. It is a league first and foremost, and the most important thing is that the league long-term is going to be profitable, or at least it looks like it has the potential to be. Otherwise, once that TV deal is done in 3 years, it's over. And right now, this has not been the greatest look in the world for Unrivaled.
And let's not forget the funniest part. Her biggest rival, the one she swore she was better than, is at 2. Caitlin Clark didn't even have to break a sweat. She just exists. And don't forget, WNBA had to put their star girl A'ja Wilson as number 1, even though Caitlin has been more impactful.
This year they got it closer to being right. It's more so, it's closer, okay? She's 2nd. And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? A'ja, let Queen A'ja be number 1 because you don't want to, if Asia's not first in everything, then, you know, WNBA Twitter and WNBA Instagram and WNBA TikTok, and they all go crazy. And
Angel Reese fans were in full celebration mode last night, acting like she just dropped a 50-piece and won a championship all by herself. They were hyped, talking about how she was making a statement against the rankings. A statement? Against WHO? The Mist? A team that's currently battling for the title of most irrelevant franchise? Be serious. Yes, she earned her second double-double by rebounding her own missed shots again. Somebody needs to tell her that patting your stats off your own bricks is not the flex she thinks it is. At this point, the rim is her toughest defender, and she's in a toxic relationship with the backboard. But let her fans tell it, and they'll act like she just dominated prime Sylvia Fowles. And let's talk about the real elephant in the room. Rose BC actually plays better when Angel Reese is not on the floor. Oh, you don't believe me? Let's look at the evidence. The one game they won recently? Yeah, that happened after Reese got ejected. The team came alive, moved the ball, played with actual energy, and, shockingly, won. It's almost like basketball isn't just about screaming "Bayou Barbie" and pointing at a ring you don't have. Her teammates must be exhausted watching her flop, cry to the refs, and spend more time doing TikTok dances than working on her free throws. Meanwhile, Reese fans are on Twitter writing essays about how she's the best rookie in the league, ignoring the fact that her team functions like a well-oiled machine when she's not on the court.
But if you guys look at where the games are, they put the Phantom on first twice. So I'm telling you, people are turning off after watching the Phantom play. So the Phantom and Laces game was an embarrassment of a game. It was an absolute embarrassment. That was the game where...
But let's be real. This isn't about basketball for her fans. They just want to hype her up no matter what. She could trip over her own feet, miss a layup, and somehow they'd spin it into, she's changing the game. Meanwhile, her team in the unrivaled league, Rose BC coaching staff is probably drawing up plays that involve her getting ejected every game. So, let's not act brand new. The Rose BC are better without her. The numbers don't lie. The team is literally playing smoother, more fluid basketball when she's on the bench. And yet, Reese fans think her dropping a clunky double-double against a struggling team is proof that she's the future of the league. If stat padding off your own misses is the new wave, then somebody sign me up because I'll be a WNBA All-Star by next week. What about the narrative of huge improvements this offseason? Like, massive. Like, oh, she's about to take over the league. MVP loading. You all, I swear. These folks live in a fairy tale where Angel Reese is the main character and ESPN is the villain. But see, here's the problem. The ESPN rankings do not agree. Because while Angel's superfans are hyping her up like she's about to be the second coming of Prime Shaq, ESPN got her sitting at number 12. 12. That's right. Not top 5, not top 10. 12. Look, you can tell when somebody's fan base is in absolute denial. These people are out here celebrating like she's cracked the top 3, when in reality, she's barely peeking into the elite conversation. You all got this woman ranked right behind people who have actually been cooking. And yet, the delusion continues. Meanwhile, let's talk about Caitlin Clark. You know, the player actually making real, undeniable, game-changing improvements? The one ESPN has ranked as a top 2 player in the entire league? The one who's only behind A'ja Wilson, aka the best player in the world right now? And she's already in shambles because she's home alone, abandoned by all her trusted allies, including her right-hand woman, who have joined the Indiana Fever to go against her.
So, For all Aces fans, it's over. It's over. It's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done, because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free agents getting out of Vegas. All the reasons why players went to Vegas.
Now let's continue our subject. You all know Caitlin is putting in work, shooting logo threes, dimming up teammates, playing with that cold-blooded killer mentality. And the funny part? Angel Reese fans are in absolute shambles over this. They are in disbelief. They are flabbergasted. They cannot comprehend how their girl is sitting at 12 while Caitlin is a certified superstar before even playing a single WNBA game. And let's not even talk about how these same fans were the ones saying, "Oh, Caitlin's game won't translate to the league." But now she's literally ranked number 2 before even stepping in just her first year in WNBA? Hilarious. It's almost like talent actually matters. Who would have thought? Now let's be real for a second. What huge improvements are Angel Reese fans talking about? What did she upgrade? Her ability to flex on a layup? Her ability to miss 8-footers? Oh, wait. Maybe she improved her trash talk. "You can't guard me," which backfired in the unrivaled league.
Right now, a winning score would be 70. Can Ionescu make it more? Off one leg for 3! Sabrina! Magic for the Ghost game!
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here pulling up from the logo, dishing dimes with laser precision, and has the entire WNBA on edge before the season even tips off. This is what real improvement looks like, folks. Not just screaming, "I'm better," without the stats to prove it. Even when she's not on the court, she's still packing arenas. Just look at her jersey retirement. Tickets for that event were going for more than some NBA games. That's an improvement, baby.
I'll try not to turn this into a yapping session because I can go for a while usually, but I just want to say thank you to everybody that's here today, first of all. It means a lot to me, and I know probably wasn't cheap to get in the door, so I really appreciate you all being here and your support, not only of myself, but this amazing team. And today was incredible, so thank you guys. I appreciate it. And the coaching staff, you guys were awesome too. Their game plan was great, and obviously USC, good luck the rest of the way. I'm a big fan of all of you, and Juju, you were awesome, and Lindsay, you do a great job. So it's fun to be here and watch you guys. I'm pretty overwhelmed right now, but there's just a lot of people to thank. First of all, my teammates, I wouldn't be here without any of you. And a lot of you came back, and you know, you have busy schedules, and I think that just speaks to the culture of this place.
The truth is, these Angel Reese fans are running out of excuses. They're trying so hard to push this narrative, but the rankings don't lie. ESPN said, "Yeah, nah, you all got it all wrong." They put Caitlin in the spot she deserves, at the top. And Angel? Well, enjoy that 12th ranking. Because unless something miraculous happens, she's not seeing top 10 anytime soon. So, Angel Reese fans, you all can keep the fake hype alive. Keep telling yourselves she's made huge improvements if it makes you feel better. But the rest of us? We're just sitting back, laughing, and watching Caitlin Clark get ready to take over the league while you all scramble for new excuses when Angel keeps getting outshined.
They are disastrous. I want you to keep in mind something. In comparison to the debut week, Angel Reese's debut game with the Rose BC Basketball Club has lost over half of its viewership.
Let's talk facts. Caitlin Clark, her jersey, already retired at Iowa. They said, "Nah, nobody else will ever touch this number again." Meanwhile, Angel's jersey, sitting in a dusty equipment closet somewhere, waiting for the next freshman to claim it. Oh, and remember that time Caitlin Clark sold out Kinnick Stadium? A football stadium. We're talking 55,000 plus people who willingly paid to watch her shoot from the logo like it was a layup drill. Meanwhile, Angel out here playing in front of a couple thousand fans and trying to convince us she's the face of the league. Girl, the only thing you're the face of is overhyped tweets and twerking. Yes, I know she can twerk a lot. Ticket prices for Iowa games, sky high. People wear out taking out loans, selling their kidneys, and offering their firstborns just to get a seat in the nosebleeds. Meanwhile, tickets to see Angel probably came free with a Happy Meal. And let's not forget, Caitlin been dropping dimes, hitting logo threes, and making defenders look like traffic cones since day one. Meanwhile, Angel out here stat-padding rebounds and throwing up contested layups like she just discovered what a basketball is.
What's so incredible about Caitlin is, I said it often, very few people can deliver every night. If you wanted her to shoot a logo, she did it. A pass from the, 3/4 length of the court, maybe a little sassy with the ref. She did it, usually. She never disappointed. But the thing that was the coolest about coaching this young woman is she is the same today as when she came in. She is full of confidence. She's full of grace, and she has an unbelievable power to make everybody around her better.
The Caitlin Clark effect is real, and it's got the WNBA shook. Caitlin came in, and suddenly Aja Wilson ain't just cruising at the top anymore. She's got company. We're talking sold-out arenas, record-breaking ratings, and people who never even watched the WNBA before suddenly knowing what a pick and roll is. Aja Wilson is looking around like, wait, I actually got to fight for this one spot now? Yeah, girl, it's different now. And then there's Angel Reese. O.H. Angel. While Caitlin and Aja are fighting for the throne, Angel is out here struggling to crack the top 10. Like, girl, you supposed to be a superstar, right? But somehow you're getting outshined by players who didn't even have the same hype coming in. The box scores ain't lying. Caitlin's out here changing the entire league, and Angel, she's doing cardio. At this point, Caitlin's biggest competition ain't even Angel. It's Aja Wilson. And the way things are going? Whew. Aja Wilson better lace up tight, because Caitlin Clark isn't just here. She's taking over.
Caitlin Clark. It's nothing really to say other than that. She's winning Rookie of the Year. She's a top candidate for league MVP honors. She ain't beating Aja Wilson for the MVP. But she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over.
So yeah, the race was over before it even started. Caitlin Clark been that girl. Angel Reese just along for the ride, trying to convince us she's in the driver's seat. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.